Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Behind the Wrestler, presented by the Who's Academy. My guest at this time is none other than myself, the Neo Viper Kartik. Most of you are going to wonder, you've already done an episode, what are you doing another one for? So, this is a very special episode. It's a inside look, a bit about myself, a bit about how I'm going to open up. So it's June 4th, 2018. Tomorrow morning is my surgery. And you probably are wondering what kind of surgery it is. I have a pacemaker in my chest. It's called a ICDU. I'm sure I said that correctly. ICDU, which are pacemaker function. If you don't know what ICDU is when you watch movies and they say clear and they give that big shock, it's a small version of that in my chest, underneath my pectoral muscle on the left side of my chest. The tit muscle, whatever that's called. I probably said it wrong. But so I've had that since I was 11 years old. I was diagnosed with a heart condition when I was pretty much born. I was told that I will only live past, if I was lucky to live past the age of 13. I was only given 13 years of my life to live. I am 23 now, going on to 24 in August. So still here, still fighting, still going. So the surgery about tomorrow, it's pretty much, it runs by battery. Not like a AA battery or anything like that. It's like a special type of battery that lasts 5-ish years. But mine, I got this put in 2005, and then in 2008 there was a factory faulty with it, so there was like a crack or something. So, but it wasn't just me; it was a whole bunch of people who had to come back in 2008 to get it replaced. So when they replaced that, they also replaced the battery unit for it. So, fast forward to 2018. It's that time of where it needs to be replaced. The recovery time, I have no idea. I'll get told tomorrow morning. If your questions are if it lets me stop, if it gets in the way or anything like that in the ring, it doesn't. I don't let it. If it gets in the way of my training, I don't let it. It's taken me a long time to obviously get cleared to do any sort of physical training, to also get cleared to do professional wrestling. It took me a very long time to actually be very stubborn with the doctors to let them know that this isn't changing for me. I am going to do this. Whether you like it or not, I'm still going to do this. So they finally agreed to clear me for it. And the rest is history. And I've been training and wrestling since. So I'm super nervous about this surgery tomorrow. Obviously bringing back some bad memories from when I was a kid. And I've got a whole bunch of people that support me, and they've got my back, and I appreciate all of those love and support. They know who they are, and I wouldn't be here without them. I wouldn't be getting to share my story. I wouldn't have been able to do and have the things in my life and the opportunities that I've had so far, even though I probably weren't deserving of them without those certain people. Surgery is tomorrow morning. I have to be at Auckland Hospital at 7 o'clock in the morning, which they'll prep me and the doctor will let me know how long everything's gonna go, and yeah, they said I could come back home, possibly the same day. But yeah, um, yeah, but inside look. I will elaborate more on it after the surgery tomorrow. But yeah, let's get this done. Uh, hey everyone. So surgery went really well. Um, Everything that they wanted to do, they got done. They replaced the battery unit. I have the 2018 model now, so I have a very newer model put in. um, Super fancy apparently. Barely can move my left arm at the moment because they don't want me to move it as much. They don't want me to do much movement at the moment. See, it's I don't even know what day it is. It is I believe it's Thursday now or Wednesday. One of those. It's one of those. I got home on the same day. Still was very loopy and stuff, but the doctor said everything went well. She said there was a lot of muscle to get through to get to where it was, so they had to cut through a whole lot of muscle to get to it. She said it's not a bad thing. It's a very good thing that you've developed muscle around it and kept it very protected. But yeah, she was very difficult to get to. But said everything went well. Everything went fine. She told me I'm not allowed to go back to work, my normal day job, for a month. Probably because she doesn't want me to do much with it. I am not allowed to sweat for about a week until the wound is dried up. And about coming back to the ring and stuff, 12 months. 12 months is what I got told. 12 months of not being able to do what I love. But it had to be done. If it means recovering and handling pain for 12 months to get to where I need to get to, then I'm more than happy to do it. It's better than 18 months. I'll take 12 months over 18 months any day. Training wise, they said no wrestling or any training for 12 months. But on the 18th of June 2018, I'm losing focus here. 18th of June 2018, which is on a Monday, I will go back and see the doctor who did the procedure, and I will talk to her more about training wise and when I can start rehabbing and when I can start making my journey back to the ring. 12 months is a long time. A lot can happen, a lot can change, but I just want to let you guys know that this isn't the end of the Neo Viper. This is just the beginning. I will be back. I will be stronger. I will be faster. And I will never give up. There's a little thing that I try and tell people when they're going through a rough time. I have two options, but only one choice. Option one, I pick myself up. I dust myself off. I get through whatever I need to get through. I build. I get up. And I prove everybody wrong. I prove that life will try to break you, and the scars on my body will show that it failed. Or there's option 2. I can give up. I can say this is it. And I can prove every single one of them right. And like I said, there is 2 options, but only one choice. I will get up. I will dust myself off. I will go through this pain, and I will come out stronger, and I will show that anybody that put obstacles in my way, where life tried to break me, it failed. I will be back. I don't know when, but I promise you, I will be back, and I will be stronger than ever. You're gonna see the new Neo Viper Kartik. By this time, it's just rehab and kind of take it easy for a few weeks. And it's just rehab and getting up and getting stronger and getting back. And to also explain how it works. So pretty much there's a cord going to my heart. If my rhythm gets down, gets too high, it gives me a shock to regulate it back to normal. It's only happened once, back in 2014. Kind of got carried away with training and it went off. But yeah, just to explain it a bit more better. Does it stop me from wrestling? No, it doesn't. Does it stop me from doing normal day activities? No, it doesn't. It may, only restrictions I have is just because it's pretty fresh, that I'm not being able to do much at the moment. Like driving, for instance, I'm allowed to drive for 2 weeks. Yeah, so it doesn't stop me wrestling. It doesn't stop me my normal day activity. It doesn't stop my normal day job and stuff. If like heads to the chest, you guys are concerned, like all the stuff that I do in the ring. I know what I can and cannot do. I know what I should and should not do. And if I don't listen, obviously I have Tanya and Graham to let me know that I should stop. And like it it's not like, and this is gonna sound probably a bit weird in some sorts, or anything like that, but I don't want this to be like a, hey, feel sorry for him and all that stuff. Nah, I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me or anything like that. I know I know what I've signed up for, and what I have put my name on the dotted line for. So getting back is obviously my first goal. getting back to the ring. Against who, against when, against how, and all of that stuff, I have no idea. Um, I know that I will be back. Um, it's just a matter of time. Um, if you guys also like wondering like, oh, does this how else does that affect you in your normal day lives? It really doesn't. I barely know it's there. Um, just sits in the pocket that they've put it into. Um, I forget it's there. If that makes sense. Can Once it's all healed up, I can do full rotations with my arm and lift and all that stuff. Do everything normally. Just it's like it's not even there. It's like sometimes I forget it's not even like it's a part of me. Um, and so obviously I haven't really opened up about this subject or anything like that. Obviously, back along a while ago, there was a documentary about me on both worlds about it, and it kind of hindered my reasons of not opening up about it. Purely because they only wanted to make it about this and not about um, how I am a wrestler. They always wanted to focus on the pacemaker part of it, and which really pissed me off. Pissed off Graham, and I've never seen Graham so angry before. It's a very very scary sight. Obviously, there is times where I have pissed him off, and probably not to that extent. I would never ever dare to. Um, yeah, so there was a documentary about me about it. They didn't want to focus on the things that I wanted to focus on, like the wrestling aspect of it, or how it will affect, and does it get in the way or anything like that. No, nothing like that at all. If it got in the way, then I wouldn't have signed up. If I let it get in the way, I wouldn't have signed up. If people are wondering how how I cope with it, um, at first it wasn't very an easy thing to cope with. Obviously, finding out that I wasn't meant to be here past the age of 13, and now I am, and 23, and accomplished quite a lot of the opportunities that were given to me. And I've proved, I guess, doctors wrong about it. So every while I was getting prepped for surgery, and all the doctors were asking me, "Are you actually a wrestler?" And I said, "Yes, yes, I am. I am indeed a professional wrestler." And they're like, "You're the first person with your condition to have this," and I'm like, "Yep, yep. I think I am the only active wrestler in the world with the ICD unit slash pacemaker function um, that actually wrestles with it." I want to show the world that just because you have a class as a disability, just because your people are trying to limit you, I want to show the world that no matter what is going on in your life, no matter how big or how small the goal or the dream is, it is reachable. No matter what kind of limitations you think people are trying to put in your way, it's all on the mind, man. I want to show the world that there is no limitations. I want to show the world that anything is possible if you're willing to put the work in. No one's gonna hand you anything, and I've learned that a long time ago. No one handed me anything, and I do not accept any handouts either. I try to work as hard as I can, try my best, try and earn opportunities as I can, and we go along with it. Sometimes people may think that opportunities are just handed to me because of my condition. People might think that I'm the favorite of everything, and that's why things get handed to me. Um, and I don't need to justify it to everyone, but just to clear it up, no, it's not. It is not because I'm a condition I get these opportunities. It is not because you think I am the favorite that I get these opportunities. I don't mean this in a rude or disrespectful way at all. But I I know how badly I need this and I want this. So that's the amount of work that I am willing to put in. Doesn't matter what time of the day it is. This will not stop me. And I will never let it stop me. And I want to show the world that nothing is impossible. No matter how many people are trying to stop you, no matter what limitations they try to put on you, there is no limitations. You get up, dust yourself off. You used all of that as motivation to drive you to get to your goal. I will share my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal in professional wrestling is to make it to the WWE, to become WWE World Heavyweight Champion. That is my goal, to perform at WrestleMania. Not just once, multiple times. To headline WrestleMania, be the main event at WrestleMania multiple times. I want to get to where, and I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for this, and I'm fine with that. Graham already knows this about where I want to reach and what the level of I want to reach in this as a wrestler is. I want to be the level of the great performers like The Undertaker, Triple H, John Cena, Ric Flair, all those guys, and I take a lot of pride in this, and like sometimes my pride will get in the way of certain things, but that is my goal. I am going to show the world that no matter how high or how unobtainable your goal may look, hopefully I said that word right, how impossible it may look, just know if you're willing to put the work in for what you believe, hard work will always beat talent, and I'm willing to put the work in. I may be sore now and I may be in pain now. That's only temporary. It'll pass, and I'll be hopefully a stronger person out of it. I know I'm going to have my ups and I know I'm going to have my downs with this. I know I am going to get probably a whole lot of hate along the way of my journey, but I'm fine with that. You gotta have a strong chin, and I learned that a long time ago, and I've had some amazing people, and I've met some amazing people through what I've got to do so far. I have an amazing group of team behind me that we're family, and I thank each and every one of you. You know who you guys are, and without getting the opportunity that I have gotten the very first time, really expecting to be, hey, there's the door, we can't train you, was going in with that mentality, and it wasn't like that at all, and I will be forever grateful for that open arm welcome from Tanya and Graham and Hughes Academy. And obviously, it's going to sound cliche, but they're like my wrestling mum and dad. And without those two, I probably wouldn't have gotten through most things that I have. And without them, I probably wouldn't be the person that I am today. They make me better. they make me better day by day. They kick my ass in when it needs to be. When I'm being a dick and asshole, they pull my head in, and I know it's because they care, and I would never question that. Um, and I just want to say thank you very much for everything that you guys have done, not just for me, but for everybody else, and everything that you guys do for everybody else. We really do appreciate it, even though we're one big family. Sometimes we don't see eye to eye, and nobody's perfect, but we all at the end of the day still love each other, and wouldn't be where we are, and most of us wouldn't have the opportunities where we are, and have the amount of fun that we have without Tanya and Graham. And like, also one of my older brothers, as I consider in there, is Rob, Charlie Roberts. Yeah, me and him have a whole bunch of history, but he's had my back since day one, and he's continued to have my back, and I want to thank you for having my back, and pushing me to reach new heights, and believing in me and giving me a chance. But yeah, so it's pretty much it. So yeah, surgery went really well. I will be back, and this won't stop me. I just want to say thank you to everyone for all the love and support. Thank you for everyone who ever liked my Facebook page, the Neo Viper Kartik wrestling Facebook page. If you haven't subscribed to the on-demand service, please subscribe. Yeah, thank you all for the love and support, and I will continue to fight for each and every one of you, and I will continue to show and prove everybody wrong. I will continue to show that there is no limitations, that there cannot be any limitations. I will exceed my limitations, and I will show the world exactly who the Neo Viper Kartik is, and I will be back. Yeah, thank you everyone.